So hello. Welcome to the Kia Boys podcast. My name is Michael.
I'm Keaton. Welcome to episode 3. We are just under 2 weeks into the NBA season. A lot has happened, so what do you want to get into first?
I don't want to start the episode back to back with you know who, because last episode we started with this dude who happens to play in San Antonio. But he's the MVP. Is he not the MVP?
Yeah, I think there's like three guys at the top, but it's crazy how his worst game was probably yesterday against Miami, I'd say.
Exactly.
And what was it? Was it like 27-18 or something?
I think it was like 29-16 and with six stocks or something. Come on.
Yeah.
It's getting ridiculous. It's honestly
27-18 and yeah, six stocks. 27-18 and six stocks is your worst game.
that is his by far worst game, right? And that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. And that's against who people's widely consider Bam as like one of his best defenders.
Yeah,
It's like
and people say
Bam,
Kel's usually good on him too.
yeah, Kel, Bam. People always say Giannis. Statistically, Santi Aldama, I guess. But if you're
You're
able, if you're that's not my guy. I took a life rap from his and shit. I'm done. Right. But what's it called? If you're cooking your best defenders like that, I don't know.
Mhm.
The ceiling is only up. Of course, we saw him. There's been some weird discourse. What do you think about Austin Reeves, man?
He's gotten so much better. He's just like three level scorer. He's gotten so much better in the pick and roll. I just really trust him at this point. I'm really high on him.
I've never been a hater. I've always loved that he was. I think something that people underrate about PRA is to, like, people always say, oh, PRA isn't what matters, but when you're able to consistently increase your PRA when guys are out, and it's like, it literally looks like he just gets more involved in everything. Like, I don't know. I don't understand how he scams 6 rebounds a night. I don't know how he does it. Somehow he gets 6 rebounds, right? But I just think that the fact that he's able to just Luca goes down, Bron's already out, and somehow Reeves is getting 35 points, 15 assists. And
Mhm.
then you have to ask yourself, like, could this be a one option on another team? And I last season, I was hoping that a team would trade for Reeves last year before he broke out this year because I was hoping the Blazers. Imagine the Blazers traded for Reeves, like they moved Tumani Kamara and Robert Williams to the Lakers and got Reeves. Not Tumani Kamara, Shadon Sharp
Mhm.
and Robert Williams and got Reeves. That would be elite. But unfortunately, now he's gonna probably ask for a supermax. GG's Lakers. Hopefully they trade LeBron. Nothing else I can say about that.
Yep. No, he's incredible. His stats so far, they'll obviously like go down like
Yeah.
efficiency even, not just PRA, because he's plus 11 relative true shooting. Do you want to guess his creation relative true shooting?
I can't even give you a frame because like when you see him play, it's like it feels like you're watching an actually super elite point guard. Yeah, I'll say like +8 maybe.
Plus 18. It's crazy. And he's gotten better this year too. Small sample size, but end of last year, people were pointing out too how much better he's gotten as a pick and roll processor. And just the fact that he has counters and he can pull up and he can take it to the rim and he's finishing 70%. He's really incredible.
I'm just waiting for when what's it called? Once he starts the final development of the Harden method, because he's on the second stage, which is being extremely elite in the pick and roll. Once he gets to that third stage, once he starts scamming 2 steals every game, people are gonna start saying he's top 10.
You want him to just up the stock numbers a little bit,
Yeah, just
get
buff
his
it up,
hands
just
in there.
round it out. Just get to about 25, 6, and 9 with 2 steals. He might be better than Kate.
Hmm.
And that's crazy because now the Reeves is so good, finally LeBron is going to be under a microscope. And I can't wait for that. LeBron will be underneath the microscope. Because if Reeves and Luca are both better offensive players than LeBron, what should the Lakers do, you think?
Well, what do you think his role will look like? Like,
See,
do you think they're fully in on giving Reeves the key as like the second? Like, what do you think like a usage split would look like?
I think it should be like 33 Luca, 28 Reeves, 21 LeBron, honestly.
I think I'm with you. Yeah.
But I think that like LeBron probably when I think about his role, okay, stay with me. Imagine if you supersized Boris Diaw's role on the Spurs, right? A
Hmm.
3-point shooting, mid post creating wing who plays good help defense. Because he's going to have to commit to defense.
That's the thing that I don't know if he can do in the DR role.
And just put your chest on somebody, and that's all I care
Yeah.
about.
No, but yeah.
Make it, don't let buckets be easy for other players. Because, like, obviously, I understand he doesn't have the lift, just the burst, the verticality to get up and challenge bigs anymore. Like, that's fine. But just use your strength. You're still 250 pounds, still
Hmm.
pretty athletic. You're still a 75th, 80th percentile athlete at worst.
Hmm.
So I think that he should be fine on that end. But of course, if he tries to do that gimmick where he tries to take over the offense, and
Yeah.
no, I'm done.
Yeah, and
I'm out.
yeah, like mid ranges and being like a mismatch attacker, I think is what
Yeah,
you'd want to envision. Just being able to take on smaller defenders in the post and still help like conduct the offense in a sense of just the fact that he's going to be an amazing connective passer if he leans into that because we know what he's
yeah.
done in the past.
I mean, like even if you even if you just give me because the why I said Boris Dio and not like Draymond is because LeBron has to be like a 38% shooter. Like you have to actually shoot the three really well.
Yeah. I don't think he could handle being put in like action as much as Draymond, like being
Yeah,
the like diverse defender Draymond is.
yeah. Because damn, LeBron is pretty bad up at the top of the key on by himself. Pick or no pick, it's kind of bad now.
Hmm.
But I think that it should be theoretically right because you know how the Magic when you make a lineup technically Franz is the point guard, but you know who actually is initiating. I mean, well, technically Sub's the point guard, but you know Franz actually initiating.
Yeah.
The Lakers lineup should be probably Reeves at the one. I know Marcus Smart is washed, but he has to be the two. Luka at the three, LeBron at the four, Aiden at the five. That's depressing that they don't have any defensive players. They got to make a trade.
Yeah. Yeah. Offense is going to be elite though. Really elite.
Yeah, it is going to be really, really good. I mean, another thing, some of the teams that were really good last year starting to get a little bit ugly. You know, we're talking about the Timberwolves, talking about the Cavaliers. I mean,
Yeah. I'll give Cavs a little more grace because I think Darius is really vital to the offense. Mobley hasn't been playing very well, and I
he
think
really has not been playing very well.
but it's crickets though. It's crickets, isn't it?
But okay, right? Somehow, because like somehow Evan Mobley manages to like have a defensive reputation, which is fine, but he is a catastrophic driver right now. Like it's actually really bad.
Wait, no,
So
I get exactly what you're saying. Is he also he gets the lenience of other people to live in both worlds, and like one is the world where people are like he can be third option, he's the defensive player of the year, but then the people are simultaneously saying he should get the keys to the offense, number one option. That offensive leap is coming soon, but when he's bad, it's back to the third option deep boy.
exactly, it's like okay, cool, but when is the third option? When is the third option who's eating up second option type volume? Who's actually getting all the somehow he's getting all those like wing touches where it's like you know how last year he used to shoot 40% from three and he
Mm,
would shoot on the wing and make people like pay for leaving him open on the wing. Now it's like, bro, his first step used to be kind of shocking. I feel like not people have figured it out, but people don't respect his 3 pointer as much as they did last year to have his first step be as valuable. So I mean,
yeah, he's
very
30% so far, 57 at the
yeah,
rim. And this is the time, if any, to get the touches where you feel like the first option or second option and you're taking guys one
yeah,
on one. But wouldn't say it's been utilized very well. But yeah, I think Garland's really vital to that. Timberwolves is just kind of a rough ecosystem when they don't have when none of their young point guards are performing very well or getting the leeway to perform well per se.
Yeah, and not to mention, when you really look at it, I mean, Ant has low key tried to shy away from the point guard position, so it's up to Julius Randle to create. Because
Mm.
Ant, if you looked at his first 3 games, I mean, he was getting the ball and he was shooting it, and he was shooting the ball very rapidly whenever he got a touch. So I
I
think that, but what were you saying?
No, I was gonna say I do remember the Blazers game specifically, like the first was that the first game of the season? It may have been.
So
It
yeah,
was it was a very early one. The first half he was passing it really well, and I remember like everyone was missing shots when he'd get it to them, and there was like a flip of the switch at the second half, the moment came in the first half where he passed it to Jalen Clark, like rim assist was free, and Jalen Clark like botched it. So then Ant second half just flipped a switch and score was
yeah,
going crazy, and I think they won that game by four. I think it was 118, 114. But yeah, I think it's rough with DiVincenzo at the point guard. What are we doing here?
it should realistically, it should just be they should. I don't understand why teams shy away from having their best five out there because it's also because the fact that they don't put their best perimeter defenders out there. So it's like, why not just put Jalen Clark in instead of DiVincenzo? What does DiVincenzo do so considerably better than Jalen Clark? Where it's like we need to have his lesser defense out there over Jalen Clark's very great hands, very great on ball defense. Like, what are you doing there?
And you could just have a crazy perimeter lineup on the bench if you have Nas and Dante out there at the same time.
I mean, yeah. But it's like, wow, that's kind of the Timberwolves are a little bit disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
Another team, I mean, you go back and look at the East. I said the Bucks were going to be good. I didn't know they're going to be this good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I
They're different.
and I told you I said Giannis Helio ball where he just gets to do whatever he wants with spacing. This is probably the craziest stats I've ever seen in the start of a season. He's getting 36, 14, and 7 with a
That's just per game.
yeah per game with a 2-1 assist to turnover, shooting 70% from the field, and I think 82 at the rim.
Jeez. Yeah. And I mean, that was the formula. The formula was simple for him is line him with shooters. And I'd say they're playing better defensively than I thought on the perimeter. I think
Mm,
Miles Turner looks the best he's looked in a minute defensively. Like the versatility's back in pick and roll coverages and looking like earlier Indiana rim protector days. So he's looking good. Ryan Rollins is the man of the hour right now, and rightfully so. He's
yeah,
great.
it looks like that's a really promising guard because at the end of the day, if you have a guy who can play without Giannis, play off of Giannis,
Hmm.
and once Turner's shot starts to fall, that offense is gonna be incredible because you already know AJ Green is a shot maker,
Hmm.
you know, and then somehow I don't know they have this dude on the bench. He wears a number 50. He's a really good point guard, but I mean
Wish
I've
we had
never
him in
seen him
Orlando.
before. I've never seen this player before. Like he wears number 50, and there was we all Orlando had a guard who wore number 50, and I had
Yeah,
the
they
same
play
name. I think
similar. They play
they play
similar for
super
sure.
similar. But this dude, for some reason, he's so good at passing. So I don't know exactly what happened. I think they might have practiced each other in off season, but I don't know.
Hmm.
It's crazy seeing him on the court. I'm not gonna
Went
lie.
to the Stockton clinic.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what he did. He got a pick and roll. Went and he split like a blitz. Went right in the middle, and then did a offhand off the bounce pass to the corner. And I'm like, who the hell is this?
I need to see. You got to put that clip in here. I need to
I
watch
think I
that.
would. I
Okay,
definitely think I would
I
because
bet.
I don't know how he did that. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea how he did that. But
I always thought Cole was, to be fair, slightly miscasted in a sense. Just that when he went to the new team or Grizzlies, right? Because he went for a
yeah,
second. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When he went there, I was excited because they were first in pace and we were last. And I always said him going to fast-paced team would be beneficial because he always played so much faster than us. Like really noticeably so. When the bench lineups, everyone's kind of slowing down, and some possessions he would
But
just he'd jack something up at 18 seconds.
we increased our pace this year.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, if we had him instead of Tyus, if we had this guy who plays in Milwaukee instead of Tyus, not Cole Anthony,
Sorry, yeah, yeah. I won't name him. I
but
won't name him.
if we had this dude instead of Tyus Jones, I mean, I would have a smile on my face every night.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine a world where you can go to your bench lineup and you have an instant paint touch. For some reason, every guard in the league who is under 6'3" can get paint touches. So Cole Anthony can, Davion Mitchell can, what's his name? Trey Jones can. How can what happened that those guys became such different basketball players, even though they're brothers? And that doesn't make any sense.
Chase Richardson. Chase Richardson too.
I mean, oh, no, that's that the dude that we drafted. I don't think we should play him. I don't know. I don't like him too much.
You don't like him. Tyus has a really good assist to turnover, so I think he should probably play.
Okay, yeah, I do agree with that. I think Tyus, and the fact that he spots up as a point guard who's supposed to initiate, I think that really adds some versatility to his offense. So I
Yeah, we
think,
kind of need a corner shooter who's 6 feet flat.
oh yeah, and the fact that he allows people to get into the paint so that Wendell can get his blocks, I love it.
Oh,
I love it
true,
so
true,
much.
true.
It's really awesome.
Trey
But
Jones has been really good though.
is that
Speaking
like
of, Trey's a really solid player.
I think that a lot of teams, every team has a guard. If you go down every conference, every team has a guard that has been really overperforming, especially off the bench. And then the Magic are just sitting around. I mean, OKC has a Jay Mitchell. Awesome.
Ryan Rollins.
Yeah, Ryan Rollins. Not gonna lie, Cleveland, Sam Merrill. Sam Merrill's looking different this year. It may just be variance, but Cleveland has Sam Merrill.
Hmm.
Detroit, I said word for word. I was like, yo, we should get Duncan Robinson if we can over Tyus Jones. And when we signed Tyus Jones, I was like, Duncan Robinson better than him.
Hmm.
People in the group chat are like, no way. There's no way Duncan. I was like, how is he not? I
Yeah.
said Duncan's a better passer than Tyus. Because what is the concept of having a player who cannot get into the paint, cannot shoot pull up threes? How are we
Hmm.
going to say he's a good passer?
Yeah.
At least Duncan anywhere on the court is like he's moving, he's shooting. He can do it all.
Hmm.
I digress. I would have even taken Javante Green over Tyus. I'm done, man.
He was sniping. He was actually sniping.
I'm done, bro. I cannot believe that this is my team. But I digress.
Yeah,
So
we'll let it go. We'll let it go. Never a day in my life did I think a Vucevic anchored team would be third in defensive rating.
okay, that's fake. Have you not seen you've seen all the stats where it's like their opponents are shooting 25% from three. So
Really? I did
yeah.
not.
So unless there's somebody on the bench who's like a Jedi, make the ball go away from the rim, there's no way that that stays the same for another more than 5 more games. But I
Yeah.
mean,
No.
but
Won't they
I
won't they won't finish third,
yeah,
but
they won't finish third, but I mean,
been playing good ball for.
they've been winning games, they've been getting on top of games, and I think
Hmm.
that Giddy, honestly, he might deserve the contract. I'm starting to think that he deserved it.
I think so. I think he works there, especially being able to push pace and still can play off of another guard when needed. Trey Jones, for example. So I think he works out there. I think the philosophy that Billy Donovan's using for them works out. Like I love Matas getting ahead in transition. I think he'll be great this year.
I mean, it's so amazing that the young wings in the league are actually so good. So I'm
Hmm.
very happy. I mean, we have Asar, we have Matas, and I think that they are more of the meta like that. Like you know how people were saying, "Oh, Wemby's gonna start like a big 7 foot do it all type of like renaissance." But I do think that the like that good size wing who could block shots, get at the rim, and then spot it for three. I think that's the ultimate NBA player now. And I think
Yeah.
that once those type of players learn how to manipulate like driving and kicking, it's over because guys like Matas is so good at the rim, so
Hmm.
crafty with his finishes, and he's a good handle. So I can't wait for him to develop. Wish that
Do,
wish we got a guy like that in the draft instead of Anthony Black, but it's whatever.
do you think, or how do you feel about the ceiling of those wings in a sense of it's something I've struggled with specifically with a player who I'll mention after. How do you feel they should be used on offense at their capped role? Like, do you think they need to be slightly lower usage, or are you fine with them getting to the point where they're like the best or second best player on the offense?
I think that okay, well, Matas has the highest ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Montes can actually be a team's first option, and he can be an effective first option at about 17 to 18 shots a night. But when you get to that next tier, that lower tier offensive wings like Ron Holland, Asar, and to an extent, I don't want to call this dude a wing, or I don't want to get on his head because like he's a good guy, right? Like he is a exceptional guy, like Tristan da Silva. Like, that next tier offensive wings who can't exactly drive as well as Matas, I
Mm-hmm.
do think that those guys would probably have to settle as a third option and have to be like glued to a role. Like TDS has to be glued to the perimeter,
Mm-hmm.
Asar in the dunker spot, but those guys can roam out of their area because they have outlierly good skills that add a nuance that adds force to their games. Because you know how TDS can really decel, gather over your head,
Mm-hmm.
get it up. I think you saw the clips last episode. I mean, I included a clip of him just
The slow
getting
step that
around,
I mentioned. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
getting super awkward finishes, but they fall, so you have to live with it. Just can't be mad at it.
Yeah, so why I bring it up is Keyshawn George. And I
He's good.
tried watching him a lot over the summer. And when I was watching last season's games, the defense isn't something I'll argue about. Like great defender, he's going to be really good. Not a crazy athlete, but good in
Mid,
rotation, good on
let's
ball.
see. His balance are super
But
high.
yeah, but when I was watching him on offense, I noticed that he was a really good processor, but most of it came from the pick and roll. And I saw all the gas on Twitter, obviously. Like, he was kind of all the rage. But I was like, I don't know if I can justify giving my wing so many pick and rolls a game if that's where they're most effective. And this year, like hand up, I'd say he's proven me wrong to an extent and looks a lot better on ball with no advantage pre created for him. But I think that's just something I've been like thinking about is those wings and how high they can like scale up or down.
Well, what if he just isn't away? What if he is a point guard who can be the best defender on the team, on a good defensive team? Then that's where stuff starts to get a little freaky. Cause like, imagine if I hate, cause like I like having conversation like this, but I also don't want to, have this get taken out of context. I mean, I'm mad if he's like 2 tiers below Luca, but then he just has elite defense, like 2 tiers below him offensively with elite defense, and he can just play the pick and roll all game. Like I'm mad he's Josh Giddey with absurd defense.
Hmm.
So
Okay.
then it's like wow, I would let that guy run the offense because he's effective in the pick and roll, and then you just move him to the one, and then you get other players who can defend around him. And
Just have a supersized lineup.
yeah, like, and that's what I guess they're looking to do because they have Bilal, they have Alex Sarr, CJ McCollum is blocking minutes for somebody. I think CJ
Hmm.
McCollum should the Magic should cheer for CJ McCollum so they could start Trey Johnson, but it's whatever. Can't be mad, can't overreact.
Yeah. I get your idea then. Yeah, because I was going to say if he's a point guard who's not getting screens, he's not going to get into the paint that much, and then he won't be able to use the passing skill that he has. But like, I like the hypothetical idea of it.
Yeah. So I mean, so another conversation, which conference do you think which conference do you think is better, or which conference do you think has more complete teams as of right now? Because I honestly do think that the East has been looking more complete than the West. The West has looked very single minded out of the top two. Denver's defense is bad. The Warriors are super undersized. Memphis are like the most variant team ever. And like that's the top five when you include OKC and San Antonio, who are obviously led by the two best players in the league. And then when you look at the East, Philly is missing players and they look complete. Chicago, I don't know what they're doing, so that's whatever. But then you have Milwaukee, hypothetical Cleveland, and Miami, and then you start to see like, these teams are missing players and they're making stuff look good. So the champion might be in the East this year. I'm starting to believe that.
Mm, really? I think I could agree right now. There's probably some more East teams that look complete. Like even the Miami shout I like, and they're missing their best offensive player. And even Norm has missed 1 or 2 games, I think.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, even that's a good take. But I, I think the winner almost must come out of the West. Because what East team do you think has the ceiling to beat a Houston, Denver, Thunder team in the finals, or Golden State,
I,
whoever
I
maybe?
think
Or
I think the Thunder are the guarantee lock unless 3 point variance just
I
shoots
think
them
it's
in
them
the foot.
too.
Yeah, because I mean they have been looking really bad from three. Like very bad. Magic bad from three. Which I'll be happy
Twenty nine point six.
as a hater, I would love to see them just be off from three. But I do think that like a team like, because people nobody ever listens to me when I say like, yo, Embiid could really come back and be the best. Because I'm not. It's not even an imagine. Because Embiid's looked really good just as a shot maker. Now, once he
Mm-hmm.
gets into the swing of things, because he's only playing 21 minutes a game. Once he gets into that, let's say 23-11 or 23-9 with like 5 assists, shooting 40% from three, 39% from three. I'm ready to just say he's great. I'm ready to just put him right back in those talks because he's like every year somehow some way he's still elite at drawing fouls all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that him against the Thunder, if Embiid were to make the finals, but by in my heart, I would just love to see him go against a team like the Thunder. 'Cause I think that he would actually make iHeart look really undisciplined, and I think that that is a way to beat the Thunder, having a really great foul drawer. Because
Do
you
you
saw
think
that.
do you think the playmaking woes would show up against a team that good in the gaps though? Like someone who's had processing issues, especially in the playoffs,
I think
against a team like that.
take the process out of his hands. See, the thing that would kill me is the fact that Tyrese Maxey is so boomer bust. 'Cause I don't know how he'd play against the Thunder. Everything points to
Yeah.
him getting absolutely destroyed. Like he would get clamped up, scored on every possession, cool. But he's the fastest on ball guard. He has outlier traits that I think could allow him to have a good series against a team like the Thunder. And of course, that's 100 NBA games away. But I do think that if the Philly was to make it, I think they give the Thunder a very tough series because they have VJ, who don't look now, okay, all right, solid defender, and he had probably the most unprecedented shooting leap out of any of the prospects this year. You add a Jerry McCain, and then you just run like a 2-and-2 with McCain, Maxey, Edgecombe, and Grimes, and then you just put whatever wing is playing the best in the game. I think Philly's really, really. I think Philly's the best in the East right now.
And a Dembona will block 20 other shots, recover 4 of them.
Like they have to replace the ball every possession because he's just knocking the air out of the ball.
I love him though. I really, really like him.
He's such a enthusiast. Is he switchable? I haven't seen enough of him to be like, he can switch on anybody. Like really, like let me know. Can he switch on to like
I
Oh
don't
boy.
know how many switching possessions I've seen either, but I'd say his coverages and pick and roll are a lot better than I thought. I've seen him play some really good drop reps.
Okay, okay. Because I mean, I remember he when he played against the Magic. I remember they went double big against us. And first of all, Andre Drummond massacred Wendell Carter. Like it was actually one of the greatest showings of somebody just having a trait that's so much better than somebody else. Because
Mm,
somehow Andre Drummond's rebounding has never fell off. So
no,
he just made
not at all.
Wendell he made Wendell look awful. Like you just boarding him every time.
Hmm.
I wish that we would look at. I wish that teams would give guys like that a chance more often, because if Drummond was able to play on a contender, he would probably save the Lakers' life, right? Imagine if Drummond was able to play on a team like the Warriors, he'd average
Mm,
13 boards.
yeah,
But I don't know, because the Rockets tried to do it by signing Capella, but they should have just signed Drummond if they were going to sign Capella, in my opinion.
yeah, yeah. I see what you mean. Give him like a Steven Adams esque role on another
Yes,
team, but it doesn't
snap
even have to
it.
be O rebounds. He can just farm
Exactly,
defensive rebounds.
exactly.
Yeah.
I think. So, I mean, what team are you gonna be looking at tonight? Because I think tonight's a big NBA night. Pretty sure.
It isn't. I think the cup starts tonight. I think this is
Oh,
the first day of the cup,
I'm a little
but
stressed in
it
that.
is also Halloween. So don't know if I'll be watching any live.
I mean, I'll probably be able to catch. Hmm. Because yeah, I don't think I'll catch any of the later games for sure. But
Hmm.
76ers play, so wherever I'm at, I'm
You
gonna
love
have
your
it.
Sixers.
Of course, that's my primary, secondary, tertiary team right now. We we
Okay.
got we got the who play in Florida. Then we
Hmm.
have the Houston Rockets. Then
Okay. Gotcha. I think Knicks Bulls could be interesting as one of those games where Chicago started the season better, but I'd like to think that the Knicks come out and give them their first loss. Lakers Grizzlies. I feel like Lakers Grizzlies usually have good matchups in
I think
general.
Lakers is gonna be the best game of the night.
Hmm. I'm excited for Nuggets Blazers, but I think the spread is too close. I think Denver wins by more than five.
It's gonna be Klingen's first game in the deep end, though. Imagine he's the best Jokic defender in the league. Just imagine. Just think about that for a second. He can
I think he has the traits for it to be possible.
because because right currently Zubac is the best, and the reason why Zubac is so good is because he can tire out Jokic because he's such a relentless post scorer, and then he matches him physically, so it's really tough for Jokic to grind against him. So imagine Klingen is spotting up, has Jokic having to run and guard, and he's doing the DHO rolling quick. And then on the other end, it's just what's the wingspan? 7'7".
Yeah, I think so.
He's 280, athletic. I'm ready. I'm ready to hate on Jokic. That 7'7" wingspan.
But do you think DHOs tire out Jokic more than a bruising big because we know that Jokic is going to be lazy no matter what? So does
Yeah.
he kind of just take it as they ran the DHO? There's no one in the post. Like Cam Johnson, come slide over and help.
But then I want Klingen to punish that. I want Klingen, and if Klingen chooses any game to shoot like 50% from three and go like 3 for 6,
Hmm.
tonight's the night.
That's fair.
Give me 3 for 6, finish 2 lobs, block Jokic twice, and I will say this is a great game.
I do think what I defensively he's capable of being one of the better well, I mean, obviously defensively is what we're talking about, but I think he's capable, especially in the post, with like hand-eye coordination and disciplined protection. I wonder if some bigs really get sucked into the Jokic pump fake, similar to how they do with Embiid, which I think that you need to stop on both of them. I'd rather let them shoot because then they just stampede to the rim. And Klingen's not necessarily a very fast big.
Yeah,
So I want
he could beat Jokic to some spots. He could beat him.
maybe his foot speed worries me at times. But I think if he's disciplined on the perimeter, I think he'll be pretty good.
But my guy Matisse Thybulle's out tonight, so
Mm.
I don't know what they're gonna do about that. Honestly,
One Blazer who's been very good is Drew Holiday.
he has been really good.
He's
He's
been
looked like
really
a
good.
he's his 3 point has been falling really well.
Hmm. I think it was like 39. I had it pulled up, and what I noticed when I'm watching that's reflected in the stats is he's the best interior passer they have.
Yeah,
And he's done really good at getting to the rim, and he has really nice shot fakes around the rim, and he's finding so many dump offs. He's 5 rim assists per 100 and shooting 38% from three, plus 4.7 relative true shooting.
I don't know how he does it. I don't know because his handle to the eye, visually, his handle's not that good.
I don't find him very pleasing to watch in general,
Yeah,
honestly.
no, because like he's very when people talk about like, the ultimate just winning basketball player, I mean, Drew Holiday's got to be up there
Yeah,
because he eliminates opposing guards from the matchup, and then on offense is like he's super effective with his reps. Even
yeah.
though he's overall he grades out as like a as like just good, he's really great for the Blazers. And of course
Hmm.
they have Denny. They got Kamara, who Kamara has been kind of disappointing since he got his money. I wanted a more ferocious season from him
Yeah, because you said the on-ball reps looked really good against Minnesota, and I haven't seen much of that. And I think I've caught two of their games. I watched like almost all of the Jazz game the other day.
because what he did against once again did against both LA teams when I watched was illegal. What he did against Los Angeles,
Hmm.
he was at like I think he might think that he's a much better scorer than he is. Like he thinks he's Paul George. In his head, he's Paul George. So it's like, okay, cool. And now at least he's passing more, which is nice. But I need him to just start working on defense. And I guess no player can ever be defense their whole career because eventually somebody's gonna be younger, more athletic, stronger, like all that stuff. So I
Hmm.
guess he has to work on some offense, but like just play defense. For me, play defense, man.
Yeah. I will say he looked good in the Jazz game. The Jazz offense looked noticeably worse when he was strapping Keontae and not letting
Yeah.
Keontae be the initiator. But yeah, I can see some disappointment. Shaden's been
But
incredibly
wait,
disappointing.
when you talk about net points on offense, he's been the worst offensive player in the entire association.
Yeah, you can victory lap on that one. You
I'm,
were
I'm,
shitting on him first episode. I was trying to be optimistic, which
I'm
I won't fully drop because it's 5 games in. I'm not gonna say he's done so, but I will let you victory lap it.
just jump high. If your 49 inch vertical is so special, go and shoot over people, and I want you to do one snatch back. You have all this burst, and just jump from outside the restricted area, dunk on somebody. He
And he's
doesn't
not
do any of
he
that.
doesn't finish well either. He's
He does
45% this year. 45.
not. Imagine under 50% of the rim. Imagine going to the rim and be like, damn, is it
There's a 50% I could flip a coin and I could make this.
like what? Like what do you mean? Like what do you mean you're not with a 50th vertical? Speaking of terrible finishers, I think it's about that time. The Orlando Magic. I'm gonna key up the music in post. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna slowly build it up while we're talking about Shadon. I'm gonna just have it rising up to a crescendo.
Orlando Magic.
Yeah, exactly. So your boys look pretty good. This rare games, rare
TDS?
minutes. No, other boy.
Panda?
Yes, he looked
I
pretty
like that.
awesome.
That's my boy. That is my boy. That's genuinely my favorite player in the association, strictly for the fact that he came in this year, scouted him, and I'm like, I'm taking him from year one all the way to year however long
He's a solid player. He's a solid NBA player.
he
I'm
is.
likable, right?
I I caught the highlights of the Hornets game, like I told you, because it was blacked out in my area. He was kind of getting fried on defense. I was
Yeah,
like watching the highlights. I was like, no, no, no.
but okay. One thing about this Hornets game, man, beyond the Hornets, is that Desmond Bain, bro, he is not like I think Mose might have told him like, yo, you are the best guard we have. Go and play me. Because he does not look for any spot opportunities. Could you
Hmm.
believe that Desmond Michael Bain, yes, full name, is shooting 25% from three.
I
25.
thought it was 27.
It's going down every game. It
And
might be
three
23 right
turnovers, I think.
with
Three,
three
right?
turnovers and not even 4 assists. Wait, but it gets
Yeah.
worse. Guess his stocks. What?
His stop percentage?
Stocks. Like, guess how many stocks he's getting per night.
Point 0.6.
What do you like? What do you mean? Take the ball at least once a night. He's done it for
Hmm.
his whole career. Take the ball from somebody one time a game. You can't do that just once. I'm not asking for it every game. Just one time.
And we'll get back to Desmond Bain because I think there's a lot to talk about him there. But overarching theme, we haven't been good about creating turnovers in general for a team that's supposed to be so good defensively. Even deflections. I was glad Ryan Kaminsky, the Orlando fan, tweeted it today because I was checking, and we're last in deflections, 13.2. And it's noticeable when you watch. We really don't get out in the
We don't put
lane,
any
and
pressure
no
on
one
Ryan.
gambles.
It's like okay, it might be a speed thing because we do have a lot of slow dudes.
Mhm.
Bane is slow. Paul
We're
is
lacking
slow.
athleticism for sure.
I've been saying this. Imagine, like, I'm saying a lot of imagine because somehow, because I'm not a decision maker in the NBA, so I have to say imagine. Imagine we had just Walker Kessler. Imagine Walker Kessler could walk through the doors, right?
Yeah.
Imagine that. He's so good. And it's like we just have to watch as Wendell and Goga, who Goga is not a good defender, which is sad.
Yeah, the first two games I actually thought he looked okay because he was doing really well on the offensive glass and he was just playing relatively solid. And these past three or four, I've been pretty disappointed, especially defensively.
Yeah, so I don't know about Goga. I think our best player or our X factor has been Suggs so far. Because
Yeah.
Suggs is looking like an elite shooter, best
Hmm.
defender. He's great.
Yeah.
Anthony Black, I mean, I've been saying that you can only be so bad at catch and shoot threes, right? You can only be so awful at catch and shoot threes. And
Especially at
then
a position of need on the wing.
yeah.
Your wings have to be able to shoot.
So I mean, Anthony Black, he's finally knocking them down a little bit. 35%. I
Okay.
want to just give me 37, and I'll be off his ass. I swear. Just climb it a couple more percent, right? And just keep it there. TDS is probably our best bench player, even though I was petitioning to trade him. I was ready
You
to let
were.
him go. I was like, yeah, trade TDS, but now
I think he's been very good.
he has been very good. But
And I like that all of TDS's production has been really replicable. It's nothing
yeah,
outside of his play or bag or role. It's
and not
literally
really
him
dependent on
spotting
his
up
team
and
either.
attacking. What'd you say? No, yeah, not at all. He's just spotting up. He's attacking closeouts. He's looked better at the rim, a little more lift, and not as contact averse. I don't think he'll get like 60. He won't get like 65, probably. Maybe like 63 would be nice. I think he might be around 65 right now, but he just looks a lot better. And he's playing within himself. And I think he can play mostly to this level. I'd say 3 points less a game is what I'm expecting. But I think he can do this all year, which is really encouraging.
Yeah, and I mean, okay, so Tyus hit a three. Woohoo, awesome, spectacular.
Saw that.
At the deadline, I mean, Goga, Jet, Tyus. What can that get the match?
I don't even think it can get us a lot.
Oh, just get me CJ. Bring me CJ McCollum. Bring me uh Dennis Schroeder. Bring me Malik Monk. Bring me one of those guys.
Monk would be huge.
I would really like to have
I
Monk.
think I'd be most excited for Monk.
Yes, because Monk could actually be the sixth man, but I don't think Monk wants to be the sixth man, which means that somebody else uh would have to be the sixth man, and it can't be anybody else. So
It
you
wouldn't
know,
be anyone else. Yeah.
yeah. So he might have to stick at that position. He's such a consistent self creator. Like
Mm.
he's been a good scorer for a pretty long time.
And a pretty good passer for a long time. I think he's a very underrated playmaker.
So yeah, he's a very likable player, right? And he's super athletic. Good
Yeah,
for him.
I feel like he's always in high demand because he's never
Yeah,
been one that's solidified on the team he's on.
yeah.
Back to Desmond, because you're so correct that he's passing up spot up opportunities.
Yeah,
And it's really bugged me because he can take 8 of them a game and I wouldn't mind. He could shoot 2 of 8 and it's fine because eventually there's going to be positive regression and we need him shooting at volume.
yeah, and I don't know. I'm not happy because 1 of 5 is a lot worse than 2 of 8. Like even though it's technically 5%, it just looks so much worse. Because if
Hmm.
you're 2 of 8, I would rather him be like 3 of 10. Because like I'm like,
Yeah,
yo, if you get 10 threes up, there will be nights where you make 6. There will be nights where you make 8, right?
exactly. It's the lowest 3 point attempts per 100 by a lot. He shot 8.9 the year before, but then everything before that was 10 to 12 range. And it's 5 games in. He'll get it up to 8, 8.5, I hope. But I'm fine with higher.
Like I don't know about I don't know. It's a super dystopian kind of to see just every shooter who comes here disappear. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's maybe the guy on the team who's causing this. I don't know. I'm ready for any explanation. I just want to know why. I don't even want it to change. I just want to know why. If you can tell me why, I'll live with it and be like, okay, we're grounded, right? But if I don't know why, and it's just guys are just bad shooters, it doesn't make any sense. And then Wendell is trying to play with my feelings because he's shooting 54%.
Yeah.
So
And Franz is 44, right?
yeah, like then Mr. Bankera. What's his middle name? Let's figure that out. Napoleon James, right? Yes, Napoleon James is shooting 22%, but he had his best game of the season last night.
Last night, it looked really efficient. That's something that I need. I wish I had the full game for to see how he played throughout the full game. But like an efficient 29 and 9 is huge.
Last 2 to 3 nights, his process has been very, very good. Very, very, very good.
Detroit, yeah, Detroit was good.
He's don't look now, but he's getting 10 of them a game.
He's gonna keep getting them.
Don't look now.
He's gonna keep getting them. But
He
he
has
needs to make them.
Yeah, he does need to make them, but he has a 62.6 free throw rate. Keep it north of 55, and you're good with me. I don't
I
care what your true shooting is.
genuinely think he will. It's obvious how much attention he draws there, and the fouls are fouls. He's not getting bullshit calls. He's gonna keep the free throw rate high, but I was so happy after Philly. He went 11 of 11. Then Detroit, he missed, I think, 7. I think he was 8 of 15. And then last
10.
night, he went 2 of 6.
How do you go to us? Like, these are low pressure free throws. Just give me the free points, man. Like, he's still, I guess he's averaging 23 a game still, which is what I predicted because everybody was saying, like, oh, all three guys just gonna average 20. Well, Bane is not scoring like how he does at all. It may I think that Franz needs to get himself way more entrenched in the offense because you see all those stats how like he disappears in the second half.
So I mentioned last episode, I said he's really prone to quiet stretches.
And I don't know why because he's his play style needs him to have the ball because the first half, he's getting 17 in the first half and gets 5 in the second half. And it's like,
Yeah,
how is
what
that
was it?
ever
It said we
happening?
were eighth in net points first half and like 103rd second half or something. It's crazy.
I honestly it has to be coaching, which is why I think that maybe because Michael Malone is really good at getting the best out of his best players because he
Yeah.
can truly game plan around them. But I, yeah, I'm a guy who likes to see everybody play. I think that Taylor Jenkins, if possible, he can get 12 guys on the court and make 12 guys look good.
True. Yeah, I wouldn't say Moses' comments were encouraging about the Franz disappearance. It was kind of a stupid answer. I mean, yeah, the ball was moving, and ball movement's fine, but he needs more touches.
I don't know. I think Franz needs to be the de facto point guard until Paulo can do better as a half court initiator. Franz has to bring the ball up. Franz has to be the guy driving,
Hmm.
all that stuff.
He's
Because
easily been our second best defender, at least.
Yeah. And speaking of defending, this dude Wendell Carter, man, he doesn't do anything you want from a center. It's actually so crazy. Like he's not, and once again, this phenomenon where your 3 point percentage is higher than your field goal percentage, so that means something's got to go down, or something either got to come up or something got to go down, and his
Mm.
3 point percentage is about to drop. So I'm waiting on a day where I could just say, okay, we need to be
How did
go
he? How did he play against Charlotte in particular?
Charlotte. He just spotted up against Charlotte. That's all he did, and he was honestly like there was one really nice moment because he went 3 of 5 from three because it was cool because Kalkbrenner is not really a super enthusiastic perimeter defender. There was a nice moment where Lamelo drove, and then Wendell kind of shows on him. So then when Lamelo gives it to Musa, Musa gives it back, and then Lamelo drives again, and he gives it to Musa, and Musa has a push shot, and Wendell just tips it. And it was really nice because I was like, okay, Wendell's super active on defense after that shit. Rarely do you see him do that stuff. And I think it's also because Musa's not a super elite offensive big because he would have probably went into Wendell's chest if he was a better big. I don't remember seeing him defend Cockburner much.
Did he look better on the glass because the back-to-back matchups of Bona slash Drummond and Duran really expose the motor and like bruise aversion issues, and he just doesn't really want to bang or fight for position all game, and it was really noticeable against Duran.
Yeah, and that's why he fouled out because he was ready to go home. I think that's why. I think
Yeah.
he picked up a foul. He was ready to sit on the bench, get
Hmm.
on FaceTime. I don't know what he wanted to do, but he
Talk to
wanted to play.
Angel.
Yeah, he did not want to play the NBA game anymore. And
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I think that he's probably not the big man of the future. Another guy that I wanted to talk about, John Isaac. He is the worst player on the team. I am sure of it now. I used to think he wasn't, but now, yes, he is. He's no
So
doubt.
yesterday didn't have you leaving happy.
The defense was cool. I know he can play defense, but he had four wide open, like as wide open as you can get threes. I might mash all four up. I might compile all four.
Back to back to back.
Yes, wide open threes, short, 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 and I think long. But it's like, I was like, yo, what? Like, you are a grown man. You've been in the league for, is this year nine?
Yeah, like 8 or 9.
You've been in the league for a decade. What do you mean?
His shot's ugly. His three-pointer never looks like it's going in. And Wendell's kind of looks the same way, but he gives me a little more faith. But John Isaac's three never looks like it's going in.
Absolutely never. I mean, Goga is a better shooter than you. That
Yeah.
is terrible. That is deplorable. But I guess we cut the one guy that's been disappointing the most, which is awful. I think that might be the worst thing you could do. Cutting a guy or not re-signing a draft pick that's in the lottery. That's like wow. I mean, just look back on this draft to round out this episode, right? Can you look at the 2023 draft? Like, can you pull that up? So let's look at Anthony Black, right? Let's look at all the guys between Black to Jet, and who would you take over AB
Over Jet?
over Anthony Black at 6, right? Because I'm people say Bilal's not better. I might lean Bilal.
Don't make me pick Bilal, bro.
Okay, well, Jarius Walker for sure, Case and Wallace for sure,
But
right?
Jarris hasn't done anything either.
He's a legitimately better shooter. And when you watch Pacers games, like he has assumed a point forward rule.
Yeah, he deserves more opportunity for sure.
Does
But Kaysen, yeah, Kaysen's a lock.
Kaysen? Wow. If we had Kaysen Wallace, but then let's look at Jet, right? Okay, you have Derek Lively, cool, fine. I'll give you Derek Lively. Grady
Sure.
Dick, my
Yeah.
goodness. Jordan
I'm
Hawkins,
not
no.
touching Jordan Hawkins.
Yeah, no. I was about to say Jordan Hawkins, no.
I think I could be wrong. I think he still fooled some people.
He definitely has because he.
I think he had.
I don't know. I don't know who. I've never seen nepotism across two different leagues before. He's in the league because he's Angel Reese's cousin. I'm pretty sure.
Is he really?
He just might be because I don't know how he's there. I don't know how. I think they might extend him, which is crazy
I
because
didn't know they were related.
they are related.
Wow.
I remember like the one year when they both won the Natty. Yeah, they're
Mm,
related, but he's you got to watch out for him. Quarterback,
Keontae?
no, yeah, Keontae. Wow, this that stretch in the middle of the draft was terrible. Imagine
Yeah, this guard
Jet,
class was kind of yuck.
Jet, Kobe, and Jalen Hachifino. Oh, yuck.
Yeah. But also, Jet is so bad where you're like, yeah, I'll take Cam Whitmore.
Exactly. Like, what do you? I would legitimately say, you know what? Yeah, give me Noah Clowney. I
Yeah.
would rather go home with Noah Clowney. Yeah,
I'm taking Chris Murray. I'm taking
take it.
Sasser.
Well, I'm
I'm
taking Omax. Whoa, I actually take Omax. Omax is better.
yeah, yeah. Loki.
Omax could like play the 4-5 effectively.
Nick Smith Jr. got cut, and I'm taking Nick Smith Jr.
That like, and Bryce is like the biggest clear ever,
Yeah,
and
for
Julian Stroud.
sure. Ben Shepard's a clear.
Ben Shep, like,
Side note, Ben Shepard's one of my favorite lateral movers in the league. That boy's hips are insane.
yeah, he does. For some, he has a super long stride length. That's all what I always notice. His strides are huge whenever I see him play.
He's crazy moving to side.
I don't know, but will he ever be like all league defender, all defensive
No,
center?
I don't think he has physical or athletic tools for it. And I think he's
Maybe he can
relatively
always be a.
undersized now.
He's at least 6'6", but he's only 190.
Yeah.
I mean, even if he gets a second round, I would take Andre Jackson Jr., Mo Gay.
I'm taking Leonard Miller, Mo Gay for sure. I'm taking Mo Gay over AB, bro.
Like what?
I love Mo Gay.
So
Tristan
why?
Vuk,
Why?
Vuk
Yes, Tristan Vukcevic.
however you pronounce it.
Is there a world where I go ahead and
Tumani, Jalen Clark. Wait, don't say what you're about to say.
I was about to say I would say fuck I would take Amani Bates over Jab and
I
I'm
thought you were about to say Isaiah Wong.
wait, can Isaiah Wong shoot? Is he a proven NBA shooter? He shot 38%. He shot 38%,
Wow, you pulled
39%
that up quick, dude.
for his career.
How did you pull that up so quick?
I'm looking at it on Basketball Reference, so I could just click on his name.
Ah, okay. I'm looking at like the NBA one. It just took me to his face. I was like, I
Yeah,
don't see
no,
no 3 point percentage.
yeah, no, I'm the shooter who cannot shoot. That is the name. The man who cannot shoot as
Do
a
you
shooter.
know this is a weird reference to bring up on the podcast because a lot of people won't know who this is. So I'll make it quick. But do you know JBB Hoops on Twitter? He's like the
JB.
really big Malik Monk fan. He's like a Timberwolves, Bulls, and Sacramento.
I've never seen that dude.
You
I
might.
know a lot. I know
He's a really smart guy. Like really
I
knows
know a
basketball,
lot
but
of
he's a big Jet believer.
JBB hoops.
Hmm.
I've seen before. Yes,
No,
yes.
he's actually an awesome guy, very smart guy, but like he's really high on Jet. He thinks he's like a pretty good defender, and that's the one thing I've always argued with him with. But yeah, no, Jet Howard, waste of a pick. AB is someone I've had some revelations on in this season, and I tweeted about it, and he's not that good of a defender.
He isn't. Unfortunately, he at his peak he will probably be like a super stock creator, like a steal and a block every night, or 1.5 and 1.1.
He's overrated at the point of attack because two
He's not very
issues.
strong.
Maybe three. I'll make that the fourth because that wasn't even what I was going to mention. He's not very strong. His screen navigation is okay, but it's kind of hard at that frame to do so. Like Paul George, the way he was able to navigate screens at that frame was ridiculous. Not a great screen navigator, but the two biggest issues I'd say one is his recovery time's really bad for being such a good athlete. Like if the screen gets him, he's intentionally, for God knows what reason, really slow to get back because I think he doesn't want to sprint and get like decelled on. But it's like
think he
I'd take a mid range step back fadeaway over someone getting to the rim on you for free.
I don't know. I think he wants to get a rear contest. I don't know what he wants to do.
Maybe, but his recovery time's horrible. And I think it's presented the issue that, not necessarily an issue, but something we don't do a lot that needs to happen for him to be productive is he needs to be on the court with Suggs.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that's when he'll be best, is when Suggs takes the point of attack and then AB can event create, because we're clearly lacking that right now. And it's also productive to event create when we're trying to up the pace and get out in transition. That's why we've been so bad, because we're not creating turnovers. That's when he's going to be best. But we
Mm,
need to figure out a lineup where we can make that work.
well, I know the lineup. I've said the lineup before. The Orlando Magic Death lineup.
All right, spill.
Paulo's getting a block a game. Slap at the five.
All right, at the five. Paulo. So Suggs, Bane, AB, Franz, Paulo.
Yep, precisely. Paulo could get a block a game. AB could get a block a game. Suggs could get 2 stocks a game. And I'm gonna live with it. As long as Bane is shooting 40%, I will go with that roster. I don't
Duran
care.
would give Bankero.
We wouldn't get a
He would make Paulo quit genuinely, because
well,
asking
okay.
Paulo Bankero to bang on the interior and get 10 boards against Jalen Duran for
Okay.
32 minutes a game is crazy.
No, no, but listen. Paulo is actually kind of foul averse. He doesn't foul often. Maybe it's because of the lack of effort, but
Yeah,
he does not.
probably.
He doesn't foul that often.
uh,
So what if we just what if we play the foul differential against bigs and just Paulo makes other bigs foul and he doesn't foul?
but would Paulo make other bigs foul at a high clip when the bigs his primary matchup? You get what I mean? Because I feel like he's best when he's getting past his matchup, and then the help kind of has to be undisciplined because it's happening in a split second. So I think his
Hmm.
free throw rate would go down pretty considerably.
But I wouldn't want to run five out. But Paulo screen for Franz. Actually, Spain pick and roll. Paulo screen for Franz, but then Bane also comes and screens.
Back screening for Paulo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then we have Suggs off in the corner. And then we have AB in the other corner for Apollo skip pass.
And AP, he can shoot it from that corner.
I mean, he can.
He can shoot it from that.
If Mo's got to try something, man. He has to try something, or else
No,
we're
I
gonna see.
am, as much as I joke, I'm okay to see it because we haven't really seen it.
Yeah,
But yeah, it would need to be big rebounding by committee at that point, I think.
and now Franz is never like for such a good defender. He's never grown as a stop creator to me.
Or any impressive like help side rim protector.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like yes, he's a good defender, but he's more of a deflector in the lane than like a shot blocker esque. Even though he's 6'11".
Boy, damn near 7 feet.
Yeah. 6'11", 230, not getting a lot of stocks. I mean, somebody told him that he's not Giannis, so he doesn't want to be Giannis. Unfortunate.
Yeah, that lineup would be really interesting.
It would be a fun one.
It
It
would
would
be
be a
fun.
fun watch when they're playing good, when they're hitting
I
shots.
because I think AB especially is fun when he's able to do what he's good at, and he's a pretty tough watch when you put him somewhere else.
Yeah, but we've been talked about the Magic, got everybody in the league. Any last thoughts? Anything else
My final piece of what I'd like to. We can end with one thing we'd like to see more of. How about that?
from the Magic?
From the Magic.
Okay.
I think it is really frustrating watching how good Paulo has been in the short roll and not running it for Franz. Because while I don't think Franz is as good of a passer in that like really quick timing situation as Paulo, we can live with a Franz floater 8 times out of 10. So I really want to see Franz used as the screener more. And I don't have the stats for that. It's probably like a synergy thing, like how many Franz roller reps there are. But it's definitely not a lot. And I think giving him the space to use his touch there is something I want to see more.
Okay. I think mine is a little bit more uh a little less star oriented. Well, it's kind of star oriented. I would like to see Desmond Bain running with the double big a little bit more often. Give Bain more screens, give him more double big, and then put any of our drivers on there. Double big, wait, Bain, double big, throw Jason in the game. I'm ready. So Bain could play off ball, but he could also get screens when he wants to be on ball.
Hmm.
Gogo, Wendell, Bain, Franz, Jace. And let's see how it runs.
Okay. Okay.
I want to see Bane just jack up threes because some
Me too.
reason they don't want to put up they don't want Suggs and Bane to put up 11 threes each, so I'm gonna have to get that volume elsewhere somehow. Let Bane do it on his own. But I want to see a game within the next by game 10. I need Bane to have a 15 attempt night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the goal.
I mean,
15
yeah.
attempts.
Yeah, I don't know if 15 will happen. Yeah, I need like 12.
Why not 15? Why
You're a
not? Why
three-point
not?
maxer. You're a three-point maxer disciple, so that's fair.
I really am because like
You're more reified.
no, because right, I remember because in school, because my old college team was so awful. They were, I think, the worst team in the nation for like the first half of the season. And I was like, why don't they shoot 25% from three, 31% from the field? Why not just take every shot from three?
I get what you mean.
If you can't, if you don't
Just
make it
do the
feel good,
math on
just
it.
exactly, just do the math. Like, really think about it. You're not drawing fouls. You're not really hitting your twos. Just shoot
31
three.
from the field is ridiculous.
And that's why I was like, yo, if you're that bad from two, just shoot threes.
Yeah,
And
get
that's
the
what Bane
extra
should do.
value. Yeah.
I want Bane to just take one day. I don't care if you go 6 for 15. Take 15 of them
And
and just see what
6 for
happens.
15 that's fine.
It's livable.
Honestly.
It's
That's
really
18.
livable. Yeah, it's super livable.
Yeah. And it's kind of a double-edged sword where he's not getting schemed open very well. Like there's not that many off-ball actions ran for him, but
Yeah,
there's also plenty of opportunities that he's passing up, and it's not even pump fake into a drive. He'll just get it and run it off the line himself instantly. There was one
exactly.
really apparent rep in the Pistons game that I posted like yesterday. But yeah, he's choosing it himself, and it's been not a good decision.
Yeah, and I mean the offense is still too spread out right now. We need two guys around 30. Paulo and Franz 28, 29, in 25, then everybody else could fight for themselves with the rest.
Yeah.
Because we have 12 guys above 10% usage right now.
Yeah, the rotation needs to get cut a little bit. And one easy way is cutting Tyus out completely, but I don't know if that happens. And then,
We paid him too much money to cut it, bro. If
yeah,
he was a
exactly.
vet minimum player, I wouldn't care.
Yeah, if he was making 3 million, we'd be fine.
Exactly, but he's making 7 million, so you owe him
So
money.
ideal world, we'd cut Tyus and Jay out.
Yeah, cut Tyus and Ji out. Well, Tyus, Ji, and Jet in a trade for CJ McCollum or Corey Kispert.
CJ's CJ's just running like six man.
Yeah, or well, I actually think Corey Kispert would be better because that's even
Yeah.
more nuclear catch and shoot shooter.
Yeah, and I'd argue because of how we stagger that there's no need to add more usage to the pot, you know? And Corey's just
Yeah,
gonna spot up. Corey's a good
yeah,
player.
yeah. He's a passable defender for sure.
Yeah, I'm cool with that. Yeah, Corey's a good target. We'll have to look at targets at the deadline for some at some point.
Yeah.
I like that.
All right, so that
Getting
wraps
to the
up
end.
today's episode.
We will be back next week. That will be after the NBA Cup has started. So we'll have to see how
Which
those
is
games go tonight.
I'm not super enthusiastic. I can't lie, but
About our cup or
uh,
the cup?
about our cup. I think the cup's gonna be exciting this year. I think that more teams are starting to take it seriously, so it's gonna be nice.
I've always liked the cup. I think it's a really cool thing that we have. At least
Yeah.
Philly's in our group, and that's your tertiary team, as you say.
Well, I don't want to watch them beat us.
Yeah, I already did.
I didn't like our game at all. What is the groups looking like
I
right
thought
now?
ours beginning of season was pretty easy, but now Philly's actually good. So
I mean, yeah, it's still well. We already lost to two of the teams, so might as well make it all four.
let
Whatever.
me see it. Let me see if I have the updated one because I just pulled it up on Google. Is it Boston, Brooklyn, Detroit, Philly?
Yeah.
That
Yep.
is not bad. Okay, Brooklyn's free.
Is it? Is Brooklyn actually
Nah,
free?
you were dead ass too. Dude, don't
Is it
make me contemplate that.
like can we go and whoop Brooklyn every night? I mean, MPJ
I don't
might
know if
might as
we
well
can
drop
whoop
40.
anyone. We're bad at whooping teams.
Yeah, we are. We really do let teams hang in there, or we
Our
let
win,
teams get out to a great
yeah,
start.
yeah, our win differential is probably really low.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, in a rematch, I'd hope we could take Detroit and Philly. Yeah, like we're capable of beating everyone, and not even just capable in the sense of like underdog capable
No, we can handle all those teams.
for
We have,
sure, for
well,
sure.
wait, bro, look at West C. Oh my goodness.
I know that one's cinema. That was the I think I ranked them and like that was the first one non-magic related. That one's
Yeah,
awesome.
no, West C is gonna be, especially now the Spurs are actually good and the Blazers are good. West C's crazy.
Those are five of the top what nine teams in the league, and it only stretches to nine because of Portland. The top
Yeah,
four are four of the top five teams in the West.
and then I mean, wow, the East is bad, man. Because like you really look at, well, I guess EC is quote unquote
That's what I
our
thought. I thought EC
West
was
C.
watchable.
You know, EC looks good, but like the the aura of the Bulls just ruins it. Like the Bulls aren't supposed to be good, so I don't like watching the Bulls.
East teams just got less aura in general, bro.
Yeah,
Like look at the
like
West.
wow,
Like look at some of the logos in the West. They
yeah,
just
like
be
they
hitting
just like
hard.
wow, and then you just think about the star power. Like, what do you mean you have Jokic, Curry, Wemby, KD, and then
Shea, Luca.
Kawhi, Harden?
Hey, but you know who we got in the East? We got Mo Gay, Jamal Shed, Yegor Demon,
Yeah, like we got Spicy P, man. We got
Bub Carrington.
yes, yes. I like that. I really do. I love it.
Just wait till Bub and Spicy P match up, and then we'll talk.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's gonna be real cinema watching Miles Bridges versus Josh Hart, man. That's gonna be
Dude,
crazy
that's the matchup everyone's been waiting for.
for years, really,
And
for
when
years.
Tristan Da Silva and Hugo Gonzalez,
I'm inspired. I'm really ready to watch. I mean, I'm really looking at these games like, wow. I mean, look at this stuff, man. When Mitchell Robinson's healthy, Mitch versus Kel. Oh my goodness,
two
the
seven
battle of
foot aliens.
two aliens,
They
man.
don't call him Kal-El for no reason.
Exactly. Like, and Mitch Robinson, in practice, he went 35 or 60 from the line in practice once.
Mish's
Watch out.
TikTok fries me. He's always singing country songs, and someone commented, "Are you still in the NBA?" And he said, "I don't know." He's hilarious, man.
Wow, man. 35 or 60 from the line. That's really, really inspiring stuff.
That's what we need.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Paulo needs to get to that level. His shot that's actually terrible. I don't even want to talk about it
It's
anymore.
been better. It's been better. It's been a lot better. We should actually give him praise. His rim frequencies is the highest it's been, and his mid range is the lowest it's been. I'm giving him props.
I guess, man. I truly guess. Like, at least he's lowering his 3-point rate because he knows he's not that good of a 3-point shooter. I saw him knock down, like, his 3-point is so scary to watch because, like, I saw him knock it down his all net, but I was like, damn, what did I miss?
It kind of looks good to me. Maybe that's my hot take.
It's
When he
smooth.
spots up with like no one
It's
around him, I'm like, that's kind of water.
yeah, exactly. Like, when he's wide open, not moving at all, I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
this is
that's automatic.
because he gets a super wide base, so it makes me
Hmm.
very confident. I'm like, wow, base is wide, good form. That's it.
He's one
Yeah,
of my least favorite workout video watches though, because he shoots really slow in workouts, and it's like, wow, this is not flying in the season, and he shoots a lot quicker in game, and I'm like, okay, I can deal with that.
yes, and but that's for speaking of slow work. Like, what happened to Mikal Bridges this year?
I haven't even paid attention. Like, what's he doing?
I haven't heard. I haven't heard of him playing really well.
He's been playing really well.
like extremely outlierly well.
Wait, actually,
Like if you look up his stats, like your eyes would like get wide. Like he's like, what?
hey, are you
He's doing
trolling
what?
me? Oh wait, no, you're for real. Wow, plus 11, dude. The way you were talking, I thought you were trolling.
No,
Wow,
like
good for
he's
it.
actually playing like
7 from 3.
this is actually very surprising. Like wow, I guess New
Wait,
York.
wait, he's going 50, 40, 90. Book it.
No, that's impossible,
No, he's going 50, 40, 90, dude. Fuck it.
bro. I guess he has shot 89 at the line a couple times.
Yeah, no, he's a really good free throw shooter. He's 92 this year. Wait, that would be
Yeah,
fire. He actually could do it.
he could. I remember when Nas Reed was like 50, 40, 90 for like 20 games. That was inspiring. That let
Bane's supposed to be ours, but he is not shooting 40 from 3.
Nah, he's not even shooting 90. He's not even shooting 50. Like, he's not doing any of the things. 45, 35, 85. Let's go. I'm ready for
Yeah.
that. Don't talk to
94
me
from
about
free throws, so that's good, I guess. But
it.
Desmond Bain isn't
Generate
really going to draw enough free throws to really
to bring
do
it back
anything.
up.
Yeah.
Man.
Damn, we're
All
some
right, well,
pessimists, bro.
no, no. It's a hard team to watch. I have to be pessimistic. Such a tough team to watch. It's like,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, they're frustrating.
You,
But hopefully we
I
come back
told you on that
inspired
side.
this next week.
All right, I can restore the feeling next week, man. We got, I think, 3 games next week, so I'm ready.
Okay. Uh, we'll tune in. We'll
All
tune
right.
in. You will be back next week. Thank y'all for tuning in to episode 3, the Kia Boys
Yeah.
podcast. You can find us at Kia Boys Pod on all socials.
Yeah.
But we'll catch y'all
And
later.
I see you guys, man.